In August last year, Egypt intercepted a cargo ship from the DPRK to the Suez Canal and discovered 30,000 rocket-propelled grenades concealed in iron ore. It's the largest seizure of ammunition in the history of sanctions against the DPRK, but just one example of how the East Asian nation has been using Africa to circumvent sanctions.
This is the most porous area globally, and so the North Koreans will take advantage of that.
The UN report by the panel of experts on DPRK sanctions reveals an increasing effort by Pyongyang to flout the arms embargo and adopt evasive techniques to earn hard currency. It also described how weapons had ended up in the hands of Congolese security forces and even made their way to the UN's own mission in the Central African Republic.
The point I would also make about certain countries in Africa is that they themselves are nefarious regimes at times as well. So you get this convergence of different nefarious actors committing different human rights abuses, and birds of the same feather flock together.
The problem may be in both the demand side from Africa and the supply side from the DPRK, but the concern is universal.
The ramifications are extremely significant because it makes it much more dangerous. It encourages civil conflicts because weapons are flowing in at very low cost and in direct violation of these sanctions. It's also an offset to reliance on Beijing. So Pyongyang sees it as a way of getting hard currency and avoiding too much dependency on China.
The report said that weapons seized in the past few years include grenades, pistols, assault rifles, anti-personnel and anti-tank mines, as well as radios. While these discoveries raise questions about the effectiveness of the arms embargo against the DPRK, experts say it's less about the law than the implementation, and that UN member states need to better implement these sanctions and step up their reporting of illicit trade. Liling, CGTN, New York.